Hey, my name is David Lewis. I am the men's recovery coach and program coordinator at Roads to Recovery. And most importantly, I am a person in long term recovery. And what that means for me is I haven't found it necessary to use alcohol or any other mind altering substance since October 9th of 2018. I, uh, I'm originally from Princeton, West Virginia, and I was using alcohol and mind altering substance since the age of 13. Um, by the time I was 24, my life became completely unmanageable. I was drinking every day and I was using mind altering substances very frequently. Right before I went to treatment for my first time, my mother had completely given up on me. I was homeless. I was hopping from couch to couch. I was sleeping in my car. Um, and then my mother, it got started to get cold, and then she let me stay one night, and then I promised her to go to treatment. And then I attempted a suicide. I went to a psychiatric hospital. And then right after that, she sent me to Florida. She said, if you want to live with me, you got to go to treatment. So I went to a treatment center in Florida, and I was there for about 4 months. And then after that, I did not want to go back to West Virginia, so I came here to Virginia, and I lived in Bedford for about 4 years. Bedford is where I was introduced to 12-step fellowships and a pretty large recovery community. I started coming here to Lynchburg sometimes to go to meetings, some events. I actually came to a Roads to Recovery event at one point, and I didn't really know too much about Roads to Recovery. So through those 4 years I lived in Bedford, I was going in and out of the 12-step fellowships. I was collecting some recovery time, and then I would think that I had it under control, and then I would a couple different times. And then after the last time I was in recovery, I had to go to jail for a DUI, and I went in there 4 months of recovery, and then right after I got out, I went straight back to drinking. Some things happened in my personal life, and I found it necessary to use it as an excuse to drink. In in just a short time of 2 weeks, I was homeless again. I was completely broke. I had nowhere to go, and then that's when I reached out to Roads to Recovery. The first 30 days was pretty blurry, confusing, but I started working. I started going to meetings again, and day by day, still life just started getting better. The most important thing that I did was not pick up the first substance. And then I just started learning more about myself. I started learning that the community that I was in was the most important thing for my recovery, because the connection was key for me. And so that's when I started volunteering at recovery services and helping adolescents with recovery. And then that's when I got involved in peer support. And I took a training to become a peer recovery specialist. And once I completed that training, not long after Roads to Recovery offered me a job. And it completely changed my life. Now I work here as a program coordinator and men's recovery coach, and I help with admissions. I help men develop a recovery management plan. And because of that, and with my recovery involved and everyone else's around me recovery involved, I live a life that is beyond my wildest dreams. I don't know. I really give my life to Roads to Recovery, and I would do anything for them, and that's why I'm sharing my story, and that's why I am here every day with my shirt on and my smile, and I'm ready to get the day started and help with your recovery. Thanks for letting me share.